And welcome back, folks. Sorry for the slight interruption here. Be good to go in a little while, so let me refresh everybody and also myself. We're kind of in the middle here. We want to, if possible, capture this guy for his sword. He only does 19 damage, so we know he won't attack Dawson. And Master Bow, I'll probably get it just to say I have it. And I did see Maka sleep. I believe we're almost done sleep staves. Sias has 2 more rounds and then he's done. This guy we messed up. At some point Reinhardt is going to attack. And you can maybe take an educated guess at when that will be, but it's not yet. And we're right. We're currently draining the ballista. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Dean, can you maybe do this? Last time we tried, it was... He needs 2 hits out of 2 hits. That's not great. Well, someone will probably get him if I keep trying, right? We could... Let's see. Tina... be responsible for restore. Then I can have Nana do some support. Hey, Tina got a point of defense. 5% chance. Value there. Okay, we'll put you there and switch this around a little bit. Leaf. Is that actually in range? Yeah. Leaf is already in range. Okay. He's got the Kingmaker. And then Dermot has Charm as well. Let's see if he can do any damage here. Well, there you go. 65%. I think he gets supported by Nana as well. So this is not a kill unless he gets a crit. Or a capture without a crit. But this is a good way to start it up. And then he can move out of danger into safety. And now we should have a much better chance. I'm not sure if it's worth... Well, the Dragon Pike is fine. We just need 1 hit. 50-50 is slightly better than what it was last time. Bam. And we even get a level up for Dean. What's he get? Con and luck, basically. I think his speed was already capped, so... Oh. Not ideal. Okay. That's fine. We can yoink that. Take. Release. Move out of the way. Oh no, our dancer's actually not there yet. Maybe she'll get a movement star. Maybe Dean will be fine. What's one shot, right? What's the chance of that? 23 damage times whatever. This is what I get for taking a break. Now I don't know. He might be dead. Well, he's got all the... There's nothing else I can do other than just reload if things go badly. Let's see what happens. I think I forgot about Karen. He did technically survive 1 hit. That's good. It's really hard. I don't know how you're supposed to calculate movement ranges after a capture. You have to like recognize this guy's got 17 con. So once you attack him and pick him up, you'll have half of movement. But I don't know how it's half. Is it half of your remaining? Or is it half of your total? Which means if you move 5 steps, capture, you can't move again, right? Like, there's some differentiation there that I never really figured out. It won't normally matter, but that's the kind of thing that, like, you need some in-depth mechanic guides to figure that out. You just skip the song, and I think it's actually... I may have accidentally turned the music down too much. They're singing again here. Let me turn it up a tiny bit. Hopefully. We'll see if that's good. I hate taking a break in the middle of my recording because it messes stuff up like this. We've got... Homer can now heal. He just learned how. Well, it's probably better to try to get Asvel to... He's not going to get C rank. On the... This also has singing. Homer is nice to use for staff XP. If you're trying to get him levels anyway, if you care. Specifically because he, you know, he's got Paragon, so it works quick. I think I meant to turn Nana's animations off again or something. Most of my healers don't need it. Okay, we're going back to ammo draining. We still need some more turns. It's fine. Everything's normal here. It'd be nice if you could turn off animations just for healing specifically. Oh, and Karen, I was trying to kill this thing. I don't think we've hit it yet, but you know, we'll hit him eventually. Like that. You know what? One thing I should have done is double check what their range is. So we can actually stand in this square, kill and move back, and that's pretty safe for Karen. Okay. We visited that house already. Working on these ballista and then eventually bolting. Oh, interesting. They can move and bolting, or at least they might be able to. Because they... If we'd killed this one, he could move up and he'd be able to hit Dawson. Interesting. I don't... As long as we don't kill them, they shouldn't be able to do that, because the ballista can't move. That would be like a trap if you killed this guy, right? If we zapped him, they'd move up and zap us back. That's a dirty trick, if that's how that works. That should be the last sleep. Oh, that's right. So Sias he had a way of technically messing us up. Because he's got 3 vigor or movement stars, he could have on the first turn silenced both, in theory, Tina and Nana, in which case we wouldn't have been able to restore either of them, I don't think. No, maybe Salem could have done it. I think maybe he was okay. Good, 0 level up. What was it for restore? Restore C. Yeah, we had a backup. He could have used it. So yeah, we had at least 3 people who could save our butt. Save our bacon. Okay, so Sias's spells are done. These ballista have a few more turns. This guy's not going to attack unless I swap with someone with lower defense. He's a bit too far away. I think Karen might be able to try to grab him from the side, but... Also, are these guys just going to run away? Like, there's... If you want that pure water, you got to chase them, or so you never get them. Or just... We'll get a game over because I didn't kill the guys I was supposed to kill or some dumb stuff. I'll keep using the silver lands here. It's fine. Enjoy your level up. Strength? Well, hey. That's fine, right? That's the last square we have accessible. You know, strength up. Good. Alright, they are just running away. I didn't expect that. So, you know, I forgot about making more save states. That's not... Gee whiz. These iron ballista range 15. That's so cheap. Alright, that's my bad. I took a break. I forgot some things when I took my break. It's this last tile before the land. That's actually not safe. I thought I stopped there last turn. Okay, I have to remember she stops on the land tile. And then we get a double miss anyway. You don't use lance durability on those, I don't think. I did all this fancy setup last time, and I'm sorry, guys. Just kind of, well, took about a 4-hour break there. Alright, we'll see if we can capture this guy again. Do basically the same thing we did last time. I mean, the Master Sword, or the Master Bow, I don't know. I don't know if I have anybody that can even use it. In fact, I have no one who can even use it. So this is kind of, you know, not... Right, and if we pick him up, we can't get out of there. Maybe Finn has less distance to move, so we start with him instead. If we can get him. The Master Lance is probably more valuable than a Master Bow. Like, no doubt about it, but... There we go. That time it worked. Here, have a pure water. I guess we might just want to sell that. It's probably worth some good money, you'd think. If you were a Master Bow, would you be worth money? Alright. I learned my lesson. Karen can't do anything. Always check all the ballistas before you move your max level Pegasus in range. Good, he burned through his sleep charges slightly quicker this time around. Great. I was gonna turn Nana's animations off. Alright, we're fine. Everything's totally good. 3 more turns there, and I'm gonna get at least 1 kill. We clearly can't do all the kills. I wonder if they'll physic him. Do they actually? They might not have any physic users left. Nah, we're good. Okay. Basically back where we were last turn, mostly. We've got 2 turns of Ballista, and who knows how long for Karen to get a kill here. Yeah. We're just grinding that XP. Okay. This was the turn Karen died, I guess, eh? Alright. Empty level up, basically. 1 more round of ballistas. You know, the buff from Sias does make this all much more scary than normal. There we go. Level up for Karen. Last time she got strength, so she got a downgrade. And she's got 12 movement, so I think she should be able to actually kill both of these guys if I just, you know, position her properly. Should be all the ballista. Let's double check. Alright, their ballistas are gone. They broke them. And I'm just going to make another save because clearly I cannot be trusted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, in fact, we should be able to kill both of these guys with my Karen maneuver there. The next maneuver is bolting. And I never really decided what I was doing with those guys. Maybe kill one and just, I broke my silence, but we're gonna get a new silence. And I think I have another silence at home. We're not really short on silences, to be honest. I was thinking maybe I'll just kill one and capture the other or something. Kind of 50-50. Not a one-shot. Could just go down and blast them. No, that's not enough damage either. Now, we could try to hit him with Blizzard. I don't have as many Blizzards. But if I hit them with this, then we can capture, like, they fall asleep. I think. To be honest, I haven't really tested Blizzard out. I mean, if we crit, they die? Go to sleep? Yeah, okay. I'll use 2 Blizzards. I've been kind of holding off on those, and I should get a new one at the end of the map, right? Because we're... No, we can't get his. I guess it's kind of hard to get them. Whatever. It's fine. This is fine. We're trading 2 uses of Blizzard for 2 more fresh boltings, right? I forgot to move my dancer down. He can move up and fire, is what that is. Oh! Whatever. It's fine. Just let it happen. I hate this game. So what that was a cost, which means Dawson gets double zapped because skills can't just be beneficial. They have to also make it worse for you sometimes. That's 2 reloads already. Not a great day. What happens when I take a small break? The second reload was a direct result of the first one, though. I wouldn't have had to reload if I hadn't. I wouldn't have messed up the bolting if my dancer was here. Hey, Karen got another kill. They can announce some archers. Hey, Asvel does the blizzard next turn. Oh, reinforcements. Well, looks like we cleared up the area in just enough time, actually, then. That's good. Okay, and... this tile is technically in range of Leaf and Nana. I don't want to miss now, so we'll do it. I did say I was going to play this map a little bit slower. 99%. Alright. Oh, guys. So dumb. Yep. Everything is doing its best. And see, I start getting a little bit tilted, and then I start rushing and making more mistakes. Just think it through, Blue. It's not that complicated. You just gotta move up, attack with the right spell on the right person, get a crit. I saved it. Did I save it that time? Please tell me I saved it that time. Yes. Can I not... like, I don't know if you can... manipulate the AI? Probably not. Maybe if I do I haven't really figured out Thracia rules very well. But maybe if you do a different attack, the the random numbers will cycle forward a little bit. I can't go through this much trouble. That was sticky gamepad was my excuse. Okay, we got him. You just see how this looks. 2% to hit. Oh. We have some problems. I'm gonna cheat this one too. You're not gonna crit. Good. Okay, clearly just killing these guys would have been much easier, but I got greedy, so that required more scumming. Anyway, let's try to get back onto the plan here. What turn are we on? Turn 11, huh? Okay. I'm gonna go visit this village. By nimble Nyorin, the river Thracia sure is wide, ain't it? Now, look, if you could just storm in the front, the Empire will charge before all your troops are done crossing. What you ought to do instead is use a warp staff to attack from behind. I don't already have one. I'll be willing to part with it for 35,000 gold. What? My guy didn't mention that. I'm just kidding. I hate the Empire as much as the next guy. The staff is yours. You should have seen the look on your face. Let's send it to the supply. That's great. 35,000. I mean, it's possibly worth it. If you didn't have any, then yeah, that might be a good deal, but... Okay, I'm gonna definitely be making some kind of defensive formation, or trying to. I would like to capture that, of course, so... Just for interest's sake, Finn, how would you do? He's up to a 34% chance. Oh boy. 98% avoid. I should have brought Lithis. We could have just stole it. I didn't realize it was going to be so difficult to hit him. More fighters moving down. Why is Callian dismounted? Anyone remember why he... Did I have a reason for dismounting him, or did I just forget? I take one break from the game and I come back and I can't remember anything. Alright. Mage Knights... Our Bow Knights... Actually, they might not be Mage Knights. Lance, is that an axe and a bow? See you, cursor, trying to interfere. It's a battle axe guy and a great lance guy. Nothing super and special though. Okay, let's put a save down before I make a huge mistake. We can get this guy this turn, right? Maybe we just do a little bit of damage. She's probably gonna crit. Nah, she's not gonna crit. We can trust her. Okay, Dermot's in range, Nana's in range, Leaf is in range. Dean? Need 2 hits. Kinda get wrecked. Man, the hit... I just want to point out again that this guy has 10 authority stars. And they also get 5 from there and 4 from there. So that's 19 authority stars, giving these guys That's 57% hit and avoid. I think. Maybe it's more than that. How does this thing have 98 avoid? With 4 speed. Maybe I've been doing the math wrong. Maybe there's another leader in here somewhere. Maybe my game is bugged. That's crazy. And Callion's pretty great. Yeah, 6 damage, huh? $11 damage. We're gonna take 20 in return, but yeah, we have to hit 32%. Dawson, you're kind of in the way. We'll try. Oh, I forgot to turn his back on. Maybe Olwyn could just do a little chip damage here. She just kills him. Classic. 3 magic, 14 defense. That's a pretty big difference. Bayo Blade? Maybe? I guess Bale Blade is not double attack. I may have, oh! We're getting there. I may have made it sound like this was an easy thing to do. And it turns out this is one of the harder things to try to accomplish here. Wish I had my old Brave Lance. Come on, 1 out of 2, 26%. Bin! Let me down. We're running out of attacks. Needs to be a hit and a crit for that to work. Come on, Callion. Don't have anything left? I can dance. Who had the best chance? $137, $176. I guess it was Callion? It's fine. We'll just use our entire army to capture one guy. 50%. Is that the best I can do? We didn't even get him. Leave? I don't think you're not bulky enough. It has to be mounted. Wow! I get wrecked basically there. Well, they took what I thought would be a relatively easy thing to do and made it incredibly difficult. Why does every song have to have singing? I don't hate the singing, you know? Don't get me wrong. It's hard enough to concentrate on Thracia as it is without singing in the background. Okay, so what happens here? Does he just kill somebody? I don't think he will, but he might suicide. Well, he probably use a Vulnerary. Probably. It's kind of fortunate. We do have quite a few people that can heal, so... I wasn't really worried about taking the damage, it's just... It's a lot of work to get a Paragon Sword that's probably... Well, you know, not full strength, let's just say that. Maka has 15 con. That's not enough. That guy's super tanky. I don't think it's worth us. Physic. Did someone cast Physic? I thought they were all asleep. You guys can't do that. No, he used a Vulnerary. Okay. Oh, all that damage down the drain. Okay. Save it, Blue. Last turn was a huge waste. We basically gave up 8 uses of the Paragon Sword, and we're right back to where we were. 22 damage. If you crit, we kill him. Where's, who else was I thinking? Where's, Olwen's way up here? Right. Salem's a lot weaker in magic. Let's just... I can move someone out of the way, and then we can see what he would do. He would probably just miss. But he can do 14 damage in theory. Homer can do... We don't really even want the crit chance. 22? Is it... I don't even know if it's worth it at this point. But we've already sort of invested so much. I guess we try. A little bit too much. Let's heal up Dawson. Kind of need him to go to guard the bridge, you know. Let's see if Salem can, I'm just gonna save it. Well, he didn't kill, so we shouldn't reload that. Let's try that again. Literally talking. Okay, Salem, try that again. There we go. Okay. Now we just need to hit him. $156 is the best. Turns into 58. Turns into a. And we got a point of defense. That's good. And a weapon level. Okay. Was that worth it? Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. I just wish I got it at full power, but those are good swords. Okay, we've got a bunch of cavalry that'll do Kanto nonsense. It'd be nice to kill a couple and Kanto back. You know, as we do. Apparently these guys are much easier to hit. Are they? Maybe they're like a different... We still missed the 99, didn't we? Are they a different army? They're 26th Division. I feel like they're all the same. I don't know why that hero was so hard to kill. He wasn't standing on any special tiles or anything. They're all 26th Div. Hey, there we go. Karen finishes off the archers. Gets some skill and a point of defense. That's nice. Did I give her the skill scroll? No, I gave her the defense scroll. Yeah, I gotta go with defense. Alright. We can clean this up anytime. We need to make sure our bridge is defended. No, no, not you. You. Maka's got good defense. Leaf's got good defense. Finn's got good defense. Make a little line here. Keeping in mind that they can shoot, you know, if I don't kill the archer, he can shoot over the back. And I'd like to get that Paragon sword. Lots of trading here. Hold on to this. I will drop this. Trade. That over. Alright, songs are not working out for me today. Lots of music. Lots of it with singing. It's a very random playlist I'm listening. Oh. Take the vulnerary just in case we need one, but it should be fine. Okay, clean that up. Get that out of the way. Does this guy have range too? No. We'll probably capture him, because, hey, might as well take the hammer. Not much he can do about it, right? Okay, Dermot. You're here for support for now. Finn. %70 is pretty good. I mean, I say 70% is pretty good. 70% is pretty good nowadays after the awakening. Let's move Nana a little bit closer. See if we can sneak Shannon down to the shops. And that's it. Okay. As long as our line here doesn't get crushed, we should be okay. So they go for Maka. They can only do 4 damage, though. That's not too scary. What else can they do? Another shot on Maka for 5. Yeah, that's fine. A bum level up. Okay. We'll just put another save down before I cause issues. So this is gonna be rough. This is a tough fight. We've cleared out those archers. I guess we could work on the axe guys next. See how she does. Can we get away with not using silver lance? 11, that's 4 hits. Killer 16. Pretty good chance of a crit on the second. She might take some damage in return. We could try to go with those javelins. Not even worth it. You know what? I've got some master lances. There we go. Don't mind me. I just didn't want her to get insta-killed again, right? Like, it's 15 range. Sorry if I can't predict the area of effect of a ballista that's not even on my map when I see it. When I don't see it, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna wiped out. Okay. Maka can handle this. Or not, whatever. It's your life. Skill speed on Nana, good. Yeah, we can still get to 91% hit rates. We're doing okay. Yeah. These things aren't too bad. They're not worth much XP, but you know, they're not too bad. Was there anyone... No, I mean, Leaf turned into the super tank. Callion's not bad. Dean's just gonna go grab this guy right now. That out of the way. Nice. We need 3 inventory spaces. Homer's got like 2. Well, we can technically use the supply, the convoy, if we want. Oh, you know what we should do? It should be easy enough. We can use Laura's temporarily. I mean, easy. Still a lot of back and forth, but yeah, you hold on to the new healing staves for now. Alright, good job for Dean. Try not to waste our expensive weapons if I don't have to anyway. Nothing wrong with using good swords if you need them. So Dermot's only got 12 defense. He's definitely more of a sort of back row kind of cavalry. 20 and 20. Wish we had better hit rate, but best I got. So this is not great for the mages, I suppose, because of all the you know, archers, and the fact that it's hard to hit them. So my mages don't have like a guaranteed kill, and then they might die on the back attack. We definitely want Callion ready to help though. Alright, and we will need to kill or capture him. Sure. Sure. Okay. Let's just hold this line. There's going to be lots of reinforcements. We could try to push through. I mean, I know you can sort of wait this map out. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm glad I saved. At that exact moment. So dumb. Because you can't even see it. It's like legitimately, I'm sure some of you saw it. Why would we ever attack this position is what I'm trying to say. Karen, I was going to say, like, she's 41 hit points, Pegasus Knight, 12 defense. She's not weak. As far as Pegasus Knights go, she's actually pretty tanky. But it doesn't matter, still one shot if you get too close. And by too close, I mean, yeah. Thracia. It's hurting. This has not been a good return here. I've messing up. And just think, we could have skipped this whole map by doing the warp skip. Wouldn't that have been way better? I don't know if it would have been better. Sure. I'm pretty confident. Maybe I shouldn't be after all these stupid mistakes I keep making. Oh, I should have healed, probably. See if we get another movement. Ah, no movement star. That was not the person I meant to heal, but it's fine. Magic skill and defense is pretty nice for rare stat. Alright, let's just get everyone moved up. We're just gonna slow push until we get, in theory, in range of the ballista. And then I need Dulcin to do his thing, basically. You know what? Guess I better pay attention to all these ridiculous. The ranges. I don't think 15 range ballista should exist. Inventory. Look, just the same as last time. It would be really nice as well if you could, I call it, take items out. Seeing as, like, you can send items to the convoy when you, like, go to a visit or loot a chest, right? Why can't we just send items to the convoy when we're looting somebody we've captured? That would be fine, right? Just saves me some time. Should turn his animations on again for a little while. Okay. I'm gonna put another save down. This is becoming a lot of units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the last one that Karen can, in theory, safely kill. Oh, right, I was doing it from range, so she can actually kill both of them. Right. As long as I don't mind using my Master Lance. Let me just say this is where I put my save down. Okay, good. I totally remembered that was me doing it on purpose. Okay. Yeah, we're just sort of pushing over this river slow. Slow crawl. We've taken a little bit of hits, but, let's just keep at it. The 3 wide makes it pretty good for me in my high defense units. Move up to about here. Where's Dermot? He's... I have him go for the archer and then move back a little bit and get healed. 17-17 if we hit. Although no guarantees. Yeah, 75%. What? He has 10 movement. He moved from here. 4, 5. It's a forest. Ah, it's a forest. I can't even see it. Leaf is so fat. I can't even see that he's standing on a forest. Still, we missed 2 75s. I mean, you know. Very Thracia. Fine. I should watch out. There's these guys that are spawning reinforcements are weak, but the guys that started here, or well, actually we're killing them. They had hammers and poleaxes, but Karen's doing a really good job of cleaning this up, except for when I put her in the wrong spot and she dies. But other than those days, cleaning these guys up. Kind of like the killing edge, you know. We've got a few back. Okay, that's another round of winning. Let's make another defensive line at this next bridge. Let's get some healing first. That's very convenient. Well, it actually doesn't make any difference at all, but, you know, Tina gets a lot of those movement stars. Pretty cool. Oh, there's one thing we could do for Tina right now. What is she? She's level 19. Yeah. Let's, go to the vendor with Shannon. And look, we can buy Master Seals for 4 grand. I need, like 3 or so, I think. We can buy Elfires and Light. We can buy Light. That's the... Unless I missed it, this might be the only place you can buy light magic in the game. So, I should probably buy a few light tomes if I want to use them. I think Asvel would be safe up front. He's got 10 defense. You know what? Got a scroll. I need to actually make sure he's equipped with wind. He doesn't get sniped. I think if the archers are brave enough to try to shoot him, it should be okay. Famous last words. Dean, are you gonna go for this guy? How does this look? Not great. Do I care enough? Go for a hammer and a rider bane? Not really. What we really want is just to get these things, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe I'll just have him dump it into the supply or something. Let Dean just focus on this stuff down here. Finn... Oh, did I move into range? I might have. Yes, so Leaf is in range, but that's actually not too bad. That's 26 damage. Leaf will have 21 defense. So that's about as good as Dhalsim anyway. And on the north side, we've got to go across the bridge to get in range of him. So we could try to drain this ballista from here. No, wait, it's 19. He's not in the forest. Okay. I was thinking of this forest. Okay. Should probably make a good safety save again. Good Maka, good girl. Yeah, I'm not too worried about her. Alright, that was 77% to hit, so we can't count on dodging the ballista at all. So I want to switch Dhalsim with Leaf if possible. And then that way we'll drain 2 of these a turn at least. Because we probably can't move into this one's range, really. It'll just snipe someone that I'll forget about, so... Fine. Do I have anyone else I want to put on the front row? Obviously Dhalsim. Like, Leaf is good, but... Seems like the music's a bit loud. Don't mind me. Just turn it down a tick or two. Okay, Blue. Keep it together. We're all good. They weren't brave enough to attack Asvel. They knew better. How do we rotate here? I guess... we put Maka here. We take a little bit of damage, but... This is the one with the poleaxe and the hammer. I want Karen to kill that guy if possible. This would be the last of the 9 sort of central guards. And if she can get all 9 of them... eventually. I was going to be really proud of her. Okay, well, we can't get him. Well, wait. Don't say never. %. She's not going to miss 4 more. Thracia, you are the worst game. I don't know why anyone thinks this is a good game. What? 41%. We hit 1 in 8. I mean... Yep. What we hit. %, huh? I almost feel bad using my siege tomes. It's like it's dirty. Anyway. I'm just gonna use some silver swords now. Time for some disrespect. But Leaf in the middle. With Dhalsim in range of the ballista. Give him a iron axe, I guess. Kill what we can. 18, 18. As long as we don't miss. Could be worse. %. Yeah, if we stack all of our supports, we still do just fine. Against these guys, at least. The heroes, well, they are special, I guess. Alright, I'd say we're pushing them back about as quickly as they're attacking us. Nice. I don't even need to be doing this little top-up healing. I'm just... Do we trust Homer in this tile? Well, we certainly don't trust Salem. I'll make a save. I think it's fine, but it's a bit greedy. You don't need to do this heal. I should probably stop wasting my fatigue, honestly. We need that fatigue for next map. Okay, Shannon's got some promotion items. Dean has a bolting mage. So what he's gonna do is... I'll just throw his stuff away, it's fine. You can't use this convoy and still interact, though. I guess that ends your turn. Okay. Get this guy? Maybe. Pretty sure he can move left out of here. At least into basically cover. And Callion is good defense. It's Dermot that I have to be a bit more careful with. Good Dulcin. Good Dulcin. Of course, there's more singing. I think we're gonna have to hold still in this spot though until the ballista wears out. I feel like the playlist I'm using, like half the songs are singing, which is really unusual. It's usually not quite that overwhelmingly singing. Okay, Dermot, let's go get revenge, seeing as you got hit by this here Bow Knight. 77. Alright, Callion. It'll be very different for you. I mean, he has literally 99. Why does he have so much more? It's crazy. 186 hit? 166 hit. It's got to be supports. I think Dermot needs to be in range of Nana, but Callion is supported by somebody else. Maybe it's Leaf or... somebody. Well, it's obviously somebody, but... Alright, we're just going to keep people healed up. Who knows what shenanigans is going to come next, so... some useless stats. Well, 1 hit point, you know. 1 more. Magic and skill and a freebie. I did want to get Tina to that level. That was good. So now, in fact, the timing is ideal here. She can immediately pick up a Master Seal. Need that right now. And might as well use it. Got her to level 20. Just with normal heals, basically, and a few fancy staff. You do get a lot of experience for some of the fancy... you know, restore and all that. 2 magic, 1 skill, 1 defense. Not a great promotion. Nothing like Sage's, but she is a high priestess. She can technically use light. And she is very near to A rank staves, which is cool. And yeah, I mean, 20 magic is really nice, because that means she can thief out of almost anybody. Almost anybody. That's good. Do we need that for Reinhardt? We actually need more than 20 for Reinhardt. Good to know. But I've got an ensorcel somewhere. Okay. Got his flame sword. We just use that. I never use my flame swords. think I've got 2 of them at reasonable durability this close to the end of the game. That's a kill. That's a kill. Isn't it? Okay, we want to take his stuff. Release him. And then I'll go grab the other bishop, I guess. Keep him busy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think only has 8. Let's move a little bit closer. Karen can also help like that. And okay. Yeah. Lots of reinforcements. Bridge is going to be a little bit slow. I mean, Iron Ballista, right? What are you supposed to do? I could put someone on... What if I put not a flyer on the fort and tried to lure the northern ballista from there? Like right here. 10 defense. I don't think he would even shoot me. We would need someone with about... Well, 18 defense. Maka has max defense. I could put Callie on there. He would take 2 damage. I think he would regen. I think he would block reinforcements and be in range of 2 of them. I mean, maybe I'm gonna make a save state before I do that. It should be okay.